Hey there, beautiful souls. This is Tamela Tarot. This is going to be the weekly reading for the all signs general. We are in the new moon in Aries this week. So Aries is very fiery. So there's a lot of movement going forward. It's a new moon. So this means that their intentions, place new intentions, things that will be long lasting, because we have Saturn also in the sign of Aries. And it's about planning something that will be long lasting in the future. Make sure that you're communicating appropriately this week. Okay, so just a little tidbits. All right, so we're going to start off with Aries. Aries, we're going to take one card for each day. Holy Spirit, this is the message for Aries. This is for the week of, I believe it's the 10th. All right, Monday through Friday. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries. Aries. Oh, I got a little bit dizzy. Somebody, okay. So we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups. I take that there, the World. The Knight of Wands, okay? Some good fiery energy. I don't know if you guys can see it all, but 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more, and I feel like this guy's the one. 8 of Wands, all right? And Aries, you're definitely feeling your energy. Down below, what you don't see coming is you're walking away, or someone's walking away from emotions that just no longer suit them at the current time. Could be a lot of anxiety stuff that has arisen in the past, and you're just like, no more does that do me any justice. To the Nine of Cups, because you want to be very happy and you want to be very content. These 8 of Cups no longer fit your 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, right? So on Monday, I feel like you're trying to, this is a Six of Wands, Six of Swords. So this is an air sign. So you may have, or you may be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, try to communicate here. I feel like you're trying to communicate where you can be much more stable and grounded. Maybe not grounded, but much more in the unemotional, more stable type of situation, okay? I hope that makes sense. Because then on Tuesday, you're in the Queen of Cups energy, and that's showing compassion, maybe to yourself, maybe to someone else, maybe to the person that you're trying to transition over on Monday, to try to feel comfortable, to show some care and love. Wednesday seems like it's a passionate day for you. This is your energy. It's a fire sign energy. Very passionate. You might be doing something very quick, action driven, adventurous, but things are speeding up on Wednesday, right? So things are going in. Maybe this is, if this has to do with a relationship, a person that you're interested in, I feel like you're taking the initiative to be very assertive and move forward. Just be careful, okay? Because with this Knight of Wands energy, that's the guy that's that energy. I say guy. It's not really, it's a knight. That's why I say guy, but it could be a female too. That just kind of gets in there, gets all hot and steamy, and then kind of pulls back. That's not an energy. If you're not really into don't play around like that, right? So that's all I'm saying. The World on Thursday. This is, you're either going to be traveling, or there's a completion of something in your life. There's like a full integration of something. The World is, there's something successful coming together. This could also be the beginning of a new opportunity with whomever you had started off with in the beginning of the week that you're trying to transition, show love to, and then you do show some love, and it gets successful. And then on Friday, you have the 8 of Wands. There's some fast action communication. This could be communication, this could be movement, but there's something fast that's coming towards you, or you are pouring fast energy towards something ahead. You're fired up. You're feeling your energy, Aries. All right. So happy birthday to you. That is your message for this week. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Listen, if it doesn't resonate at the beginning of the week, please come back at the end of the week. And yeah, comment. All right. Take care. Be blessed. Bye. All right. So let's go with Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, that's my Piscean picture frame. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Do you have a Pisces in your life? Because that is my Pisces picture frame. I came down, I have a Piscean and a Sagittarius. picture. Yeah. So, let's see. Taurus. One card for each day. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you. We've got the Fool Monday to the Queen on Tuesday. Queen of Wands. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What you don't see coming is the Magician. All right. This is a air sign. Gemini, Libra, and who's my other air sign? I'm so bad at this. Yeah. Aquarius, I'm so sorry. But anyway, okay. So you're manifesting, you're trying to create something. Okay, that's what you don't see coming. I think that you're trying to build something. Now, on the beginning, on Monday, we have the Fool. You are very optimistic. You are open for a new beginning in whatever situation this is. And this kind of makes sense. This is also an air sign. We're at the new moon in Aries. It's all about new intentions, going out into the world and doing what you want for yourself for the long run, right? So you're definitely feeling that energy. On Tuesday, we have the Queen of Wands. Very nice. You're feeling very courageous, confident, intuitive. People have their eyes on you. You just look very independent. Yeah. Could be in a lot of leadership roles this week or this day. Maybe something's being offered to you. When I say something's being offered to you, because you got the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe this is a job, a career that you're going to be in a leadership role. That's nice. Seven of Cups. You have options on Thursday. You have choices to make. And then on Friday, you have the Six of Pentacles. This is you sharing, giving, receiving equally. This is, maybe you're doing some charity work, but it's equal give and take. It's when you give to others, they give to you in return. Or it's that you have enough, you have an abundance, and you want to give because it makes you feel good, all right? So this is very beautiful, Taurus. Again, you're manifesting this in your life, and it's fantastic. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Listen to your moon sign. If you don't know it, there are plenty of websites that have how to find your birth chart. Other than that, be blessed. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Listen to it at the end of the week, or in the middle of the week, and see if it resonates. Okay. All right. Next one we got is Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Holy Spirit, this is for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. We start off with the Lovers on Monday. Page of Wands. Five of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Four. One more. Seven of Cups. Okay, down below. Four of Wands. This has to do with a celebration. Maybe a new home. There's something that's happening in the home environment. This definitely is a good time. This is a moment to be very happy. Now, you pull your energy on Monday, the Lovers card. So you are either in a relationship or you have chosen to be in some sort of dynamics that is harmonious, something that is divinely guided. On Tuesday, you have a Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a new idea, a new inspiration, something that is, you're feeling very free-spirited, and you're enjoying it, something that you're going to enjoy. And this has a lot to do with that new moon in Aries that we're going to be in this week. It's all about new opportunities. That fiery Saturnian is together. So, right, that is just creating something for you for the future, for the long run, something that will be long lasting. On Wednesday, you have the Five of Cups. Are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling like something just did not go the way you wanted it to go? Feeling a little bit disappointed on this day? Own those feelings, right? But don't allow it to overpower you. Don't allow it to consume you, because Gemini, your other cards here are showing that you are passionate and you have ideas. You have two cups up right here in the Five of Cups, and Five of Cups is all about change. So you see those, the fives are all about changes. So three cups that are fallen. Okay, those, yeah, I've had those experiences. I'm grateful for them. Let's move on. I still have two cups that are upright. Thursday, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I think there's a new opportunity. There's for maybe growth with work, with wealth, finances, definitely. And then on Friday, you have a Seven of Cups. So maybe you have a decision to make in regards to this new opportunity, this financial abundance that may be coming to you, something. But you have to sit very clear. You have to sit and take a look at all these cups and make sure what is the right path for you. All right, that is your message. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed. Bye. Okay, this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is, or wherever you have Cancer in your birth chart, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be for Monday into Friday, one card for each day. Let's see what's going. Thank you. So Monday, we've got the Page of Cups. Tuesday, the Knight of Wands. Wednesday, the Devil. On Thursday, Temperance. And then on Friday, the Knight of Pentacles. What do we have down below? Justice. Ooh, things are going to be fair and balanced. If you're dealing with the legal system, there's going to be fairness, Cancer. It's a cause and effect card. Yeah, and then you pull your energy, Cancer, Queen of Cups. Maybe there's going to be a balance with love within yourself or with someone else. Okay, Cancer, Monday, we got the Page of Cups. So maybe someone younger than you. This is a water sign. Could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio. Could be also your sign. If this has to do with someone else, maybe somebody younger to you is coming towards you to just offer something to you. Or this is you offering maybe like an apology to someone, or someone's coming to give you an apology. You know your story best. Okay, but it's something small that's coming to you on Monday. Then Tuesday, you have the Knight of Wands. This is some energy, some passion that's coming towards you. This is the passion of the Knight. So he's not that mature, stable. He kind of comes in, rushes into the situation and kind of like backtracks. This could be you. Maybe you're pouring that energy out and then you're just like, let's reel it back in, okay? Wednesday, the Devil card. What are you dealing with? This is sexuality. And because we have the Knight of Wands connected to it, I'm thinking that there is a passion that you're connected to, someone, something that you're connected to that actually has you in chains. This can also mean that you're being made aware, you're very aware of what your chains are, what your shadow self, what your dark shadow side is, and you're thinking, okay, I could play around with this, and then I can just kind of like allow myself to balance it out with the Temperance. I know how to balance this situation in my life, whatever this is. Whatever this is. Could be a relationship, some sort of addictive, something that you're just like compulsive about. All right. Okay. But you need to be patient. You need to just make sure that there's a balance with it. And then on Friday, we had the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about being very self-sufficient, very self-abundant, very able to do things on your own. Maybe you're going out, taking yourself out to eat. Maybe you're going to the store and buying yourself something luxurious. Maybe you're buying yourself a pet. But you're just very independent on this day, okay? So that is your message. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Listen to your moon sign if you know it. Take care. Be blessed. Bye. All right, Leo, here next. Monday, the Chariot. Tuesday, the High Priestess. You might be dealing with a water sign, or you have water in your birth chart. Then you have Nine of Cups, also water, Earths, and then you have water. Oh, a lot of water this weekend. Before I go any further, what you don't see coming or is the Ten of Wands. So you are feeling maybe a little exhausted. You've been dealing with a lot of energy, but you're almost there. You're at the Ten of Wands. You are not giving up on whatever this situation is, and it could be with somebody from the past, somebody you had some good times with. I think that you got to make a decision. You got to use your intuition. All right, so Leo. All right, so Monday, you're moving forward towards something. You are being very responsible, but you're moving forward towards something. You might be getting a new vehicle. You're in control of things. Success is on Monday. Tuesday, you have the High Priestess, and that is the energy of intuition, knowledge from like your third eye, just knowledge with God Almighty, with the divine, whomever you believe in, spirituality. You are also being very quiet about things. You're not speaking too much. This is like pulling back a little bit, but that's okay. But you do have lots of knowledge in there, and you're seeking within. On Wednesday, you have the Nine of Cups, and that's, you're feeling very, very satisfied, very happy with whatever this love, whatever you love so much in your life, right? You're sitting there very content with everything that you have in your life. Could be with family, could be with friends, could be with career. This could be with, you know, for your finances, whatever you're truly in love with, okay, that brings you joy. And then on Thursday, you have the Queen of Pentacles, very grounded energy. This is an earth sign. Maybe you have earth, or you're dealing with somebody who's an earth sign. Very secure, financially secure, very stable, and very practical, okay? There is, heart and head are like kind of like an equal dynamics in this one, with this type of energy, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is comforting as well as being very practical, okay? So then you have on Friday the Eight of Cups. You are, either you are going on a journey by yourself to kind of see what there is out there for you. You have a lot of feelings, could be anxieties, could be suppressed feelings that you are just like, I'm walking away from these. It's no longer good for me. Okay, whatever it may be. It could be in a career situation, it could be in a family dynamics, it could be a relationship dynamics, any situation, but you're letting it go and you're going on a lone journey, okay? So that is your message. Leo, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Listen to your moon sign. Be blessed. Bye. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your weekly energy check-in. One card for each day. Monday through Friday, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Holy Spirit, clear and concise message for Virgo. Virgo. Okay, thank you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. Virgo. You got the Knight of Pentacles. This is your energy. Slowly working towards something financially, something that's routine for you. You put a lot of hard work in. You had a lot of hope and faith in regards to this. Yeah, you definitely have been working on something. Very, very good. Very masterful. Okay. Monday, Nine of Wands. You are, this is my wounded warrior energy. Nine of Wands is feeling like you have still courage. You have courage. You've been through a lot of battles in your life, and you have courage. You're still willing to go forward. Tuesday, you have the Ten of Swords. Feel like there's a painful ending. There's an ending, a betrayal, a loss. Something happens. After this loss on Wednesday, you're feeling like, okay, now where I go from here is I need to progress. I need to go forward. That's the Three of Wands. What do I see in my future? Then on Thursday, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is transitioning over. So I feel like this is like really, really like a step by step. This is what's going on. So something happened, hurt you. You're now looking. It's like you don't even, you just get like, okay, focus. Future. What am I doing in the future? What do I see for myself in the future? The next step is Six of Swords. It's I'm moving away from whatever this mindset was, whatever the situation was that was very turbulent. I'm going to something much more calmer. I know I need change. That's the Death card. I know there's change. I know that that's happening, and you're walking away from it. So whatever the situation is, whatever these cups are, love, relationship, emotions, anxieties, anything that has at one time fulfilled you so much, you're like, no longer. I'm just going alone. Wow, Virgo, that's amazing. Hit that like, share, subscribe. That was very quick, and it was very, very a clear reading. All right, so hit that like, share, subscribe. Listen to your moon sign. Comment down below. Bye. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Knight of Swords to the Strength. 3, 4, 5. Okay, what's down below? Oh, Libra, something has hurt you. You're either healing, but something hurt your heart. Something's gonna hurt your heart. Heartbreak, emotional pain. I feel like you knew that this was going to happen. You had an internal feeling about it. Was it with an earth sign, Libra? Was it because somebody had some sort of addiction? Sorry, that's your message. Okay, on Monday you have the Knight of Swords. Tuesday you have the Strength card. Wednesday you have the Justice card. Thursday's the Fool. And then on Friday, Page of Cups. Okay. All right. Okay. There's an action card in the beginning of the week. There's forward, quick movement. It's very impulsive. That's happening. This could be you. This could be somebody else. Somebody's defending themselves, or you're defending them. This could be could be an air sign. You may have air in your chart. Whatever this situation is, someone's taken a lot of courage to come forward, to speak up, to defend, to just speak about it, right? Taking a lot of courage. Then there's justice. This is the balance of it, okay? I feel like there something is going to be balanced. Something is going to be in your favor. If it's judicial, court-wise, it's going to come into your favor. You've done a lot of courageous things. You've been very brave defending yourself. Then you have on Thursday, the Fool. Then it comes into a new beginning. So after this legality, that's something that has balanced itself, karma, right? That goes in your favor. It's going to be that new endeavor. You're going to feel very light as a feather, and you're going to be like, I'm going to take the world by surprise. I'm just going to go do it. But somebody comes to you on Friday and offers like an apology. It's a Page of Cups. Somebody younger than you might be saying something small to you. An apology because it's a cup. It's probably something heartfelt. Maybe something, a cup of love. Not sure what the story is with you, but because I see this heartache here, and you knew that this was going to happen regarding an addiction or some sort of toxicity, kind of correlates. All right, Libra, that is your message. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed. Bye. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get one card for each day. Okay. Ooh. All right. The Fool on Monday. Okay, that's a new beginning. It's a new adventure. Something innocent is coming. I feel like you're being very like open to whatever new ideas are in your life. All right, this is for Scorpio. Let me do, okay, the Ace of Wands. There we go. Ooh, very nice. Okay. What do I have down below? Okay, the Hangman. So you're taking a new perspective of something. You might just be surrendering something that this is what you don't see coming, okay? A new perspective regarding something with finances, something that you put your time and effort into. All right, Monday, the Fool. New beginnings. Ace of Wands, spicy, maybe a new opportunity as well, maybe a passion, and I say passion because this could be a new love. And then you got the Two of Cups here, which talks about unified love, partnership. Then you've got Temperance here. This is balancing itself out. Scorpio, this looks fantastic. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. That's fantastic. That's great. That's good luck. This is a beautiful read. Scorpio, I think you've got the best one so far this week. There's a new beginning with a passion, with a love, with someone. It's definitely a someone. And I feel like you've taken your time, you've got to balance this out, and it's all going towards something that's very destined. I feel like you probably had to let go of some things. You had to just see a different perspective. Was it in regards to finances? I feel like you probably had a boundary up, and you're going to keep your boundaries up. You're kind of like outweighing some things, but overall, this is nice. I mean, the Two of Cups, this unified love, there's nothing bad cards around it. This is all positive. That is beautiful. All right, that is your message, Scorpio. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, Sagittarius, we had, Ten of Wands. Seven of Wands, King of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that was just enough. Sagittarius, 4 swords down below. You're going to take a minute to take a break, to take some time off, to not think about things. You're just going to take a break. Yeah. This could be in a relationship situation. This could also be with employment dynamics, a corporation. That you're going to take a time out from. All right, so it looks like on Monday, we have the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of hard work that you're doing. Then on Tuesday, you have a Seven of Wands. You're defending yourself. There's energy coming at you. You're either defending yourself, or do you really need to defend yourself with whatever's coming towards you? On Wednesday, you have the King of Cups. Compassion. Stable, compassionate, very diplomatic. On Thursday, you have the Devil card, and that is an earth sign. So I have fire, fire, water. That's you guys in the beginning. Water, earth, and earth. So towards the end of the week, I feel like you're trying to control some situations, either with yourself, within yourself. You're trying to get yourself financially secure and balanced. Yeah, so maybe that is why you're taking this time out, because all this energy that was coming towards you in the beginning of the week, it's like, okay, I need to take a break. Maybe this is with work. There's some things about anxieties here that you have, might be coming up. Oh, was this in regards to a betrayal and a relationship? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is your message, Sagittarius. Hit that like, share, subscribe, be blessed. Bye. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cappies. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Very nice. Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Tower to the Magician. What is down below? A High Priestess. You're owning in on being very intuitive, that's a divine feminine, knowing things, feeling things from within. You are probably, maybe, you could be a tarot reader, you could be working on your spirituality, talking to God, talking to the prophets and asking them to guide you. And then you have the Two of Swords. You got to make a decision. Again, intuition, not knowing all the stuff, all the logical stuff, all the facts, all the stuff, but going with your intuition. You definitely have a choice to make. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're weighing out these cups, your options. All right, Monday, you're in your own energy. You're very independent, financially abundant with yourself, self-sufficient. A truth, a clarity, an epiphany happens on Tuesday. Some sort of energy is coming to you on Wednesday. It could be passionate. This is the Knight of Wands. This is the action adventure. This is maybe somebody who has a younger type of energy is coming towards you. And it's going to create some sort of change in your life. That's the Tower moment. It's a change. It's a chaos that occurs just sporadically because it needs to happen. Not because it's intentional. It just needs to happen. And then on Friday, you have the Magician. You're taking all your inner strength. It's interesting, you got the Magician and you got the High Priestess. You're very intuitive this week. You're connected to God. You're connected to the universe. Like, it hears you speak, talk, because God is listening. He will answer your questions. Just ask him very directly to answer, and you are creating this manifestation. What you want in your life, you're owning into it. Okay, Capricorn, that is your message. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Very deep message. Okay, take care. Bye. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm getting a little tired already. Maybe you're feeling tired, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh. 1 second. Okay, that's the Six of Pentacles and the World. All right, nice. Okay. Six of Pentacles, the World. Justice. There's going to be some sort of fairness, some sort of truth is coming out this week for you. Okay, Monday looks like you are... okay, if you're the wealthy one, you're giving to others. I feel like you also need to be careful that if you're giving to others, be it your energy, be it some time, that they're not taking advantage of you. You enjoy doing this. And just don't want you to get breadcrumbed if there's a situation like in a relationship that one is giving more than the other. On Tuesday, we have the World, and there's a completion. There's an integration to something that's going on in your life. It's like the next step, the next phase of life, all right? Wednesday, you have the Strength card, and this is courageous, courage, your courage. Are you also showing this energy, and people are being courageous because you're showing them this? This can also be you're very influential, right? On Wednesday. Thursday, you have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, you might be working with someone. Is there something a cooperation type of work dynamics on Thursday? And then Friday, we feel like the Five of Pentacles. You feel like you're in a pinch. I feel like you're feeling left out. You're worried on Friday. Not sure why. Let's see. You're my first one who gets the clarifier. Five of Pentacles. Why the Five of Pentacles on Friday? Thank you. It's the Page of Swords in reverse. Because somebody's not talking to you? Because somebody didn't say anything to you? Because the new idea didn't occur? Ooh, to the moon. Okay, there's a lot of fears and anxieties here. Someone who has a lot of anxieties and fears is just really not speaking up. It's not saying anything. And it's making you feel very worried. That is your message, Aquarius. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Be blessed. Bye.